Good morning, friends. How are you today? It's Tuesday, May 28th, 2024. It's 9 a.m., which means it is time once again for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Tucson. Today, coming to you from Unity of Tucson's Desert Light Book and Gift Store. Decided to be inside today because it's quite warm out and thought, oh, I'll be inside today. But in a different location, not just my office. Anyway, Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center right here in Tucson, Arizona. Our purpose is to provide the tools that we teach through New Thought in order to master spiritual understanding, which we can each do, to find personal purpose and to develop a spiritual path. And so the mindful moment is a part of that offering. I engage in the mindful moment every single weekday as a spiritual practice for myself. And what I have found is that my spiritual practice, being done on a consistent and regular basis, has enhanced the quality of my life. And so that is why I engage in this forum. And I'm grateful to have you join me. Would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I always love to see those comments come through. I will, of course, also offer this reminder. Ready? Take a breath. Allow yourself to hear and take in and allow yourself to feel this reminder. You are love. What does that feel like? You are light. What does that feel like? You are life. What does that feel like? You are magnificent. I hold firm that this is so. In my own reflection upon who you are, how do you feel? Are you feeling love, light, life? Are you feeling magnificent? It's okay if you're not. Just know that there's a power within you, a power that is you, a power that is flowing forth, expressing by means of you, that affirms your magnificence, irrespective of the circumstances all around you. Or even irrespective of the circumstances which you may be expressing. You're magnificent no matter what. You're magnificent because you exist. And I'm grateful for your existence in my life. Today, I've had so many thoughts about what I wanted to talk about. I came in, I looked at Daily Word, I looked at Science of Mind magazine. I don't really know what wants to be spoken. I quickly looked at a book by a colleague who's made his transition some years ago, Dr. David Walker. His book is called You Are Enough, Always Have Been and Always Will Be. And I think that there's kind of that, it kind of goes in line with knowing our own magnificence, not because of anything we do, but just because of who we are. What if we truly acknowledged and admitted and allowed ourselves to live the life from the point of view of we don't have to do anything to prove our value? That just being, just existing, is proof enough of our value, because we are meant to be, period. We are meant to be. If we were not meant to be, we wouldn't exist here. And so I like to take that as something in my own heart and my own mind that is informative about how I choose to live my life. How about you? What comes up for you around that? Do you feel like you were meant to be? And if you do feel like you were meant to be, take that a step further. Acknowledge and affirm your magnificence. The divine, infinite, creative source, whatever we choose to call it, we may choose to call it God, we may choose to call it love, whatever we choose to call it, it is flowing forth into expression purposefully at all times. So to me, that means that we are each and every one of us here on purpose. We are here with purpose. We are here as purpose. The purpose of the divine to express. That feels good to me. That feels good to me. And you know what? It means that I get to also let go of those things that I use to kludge up. It's great. I love that word, kludge, that I use to kludge up all of my thinking. And I don't do it purposefully. I don't kludge up things purposefully, but things, start to build up all around me. And I realize sometimes I need to let go, allow the flow, and simplify. Which I think that was today's daily word. Actually, I have the daily word right here. Today's daily word today's daily word is healing. But still we can simplify. And in simplification, in simplifying our lives, often I think what we find is that we are healed because the most simple idea that we may be able to adopt is there is divinity at the core of all expression. God is at the core of all experience. God is at the core of all of it. For there's no thing that can be ungod. Did that make sense? There can't be anything other than, if it is infinite, there can be nothing separate from. So even the things we perceive to be challenges, they are God flowing forth in expression perfectly. And our way to address those challenges sometimes may be that we just need to simplify and say, wait, challenge is not required in this experience, and I'm allowing something else. So there we are. Simplify, heal, know the truth of your being. You are worthy, not because of anything you do. It's just the truth of who you are. So those are the aspects of thought that I will take into the practice of affirmative prayer here and now. If you would like to join me in this practice, I invite you to relax right where you are. If it is safe and comfortable, please go ahead, close your eyes. As I often say, it is not a requirement to close your eyes. But I find that allowing myself to close the outer eyes is an invitation to see that which is within. The inner life of thought, the inner life of belief, the inner life of feeling, all working together, flowing forth into the expression of the outer. And so if I would like to change anything in the outer, I let my attention be focused on that which is within. And so in this attended focus, I am open. I am open. I am open to a greater realization of the one, the wholeness, God. I am open to the understanding that this is the only energy, the source of all that is, and all that is the source. It's all one and the same. A perfect flow of spirit and matter, matter and spirit, always, always expressing. For its nature is expression. And so I trust and know that this is our nature, for we can never be separate from the infinite. We are the wholeness. And so our nature is expression. Our nature is unfoldment. Our nature is magnificence. Our nature is life itself. We are the very life presence, the life essence, the life force, the life of the divine. There is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is the life of each and every one of us right here and right now. And so knowing this, I step into a healing consciousness, knowing that as I simplify into a greater realization of mattering, of knowing my value, knowing my worth, and understanding this to be so for each and every one of us, I trust in the pure, perfect unfoldment of divinity. There's nothing I need do. I allow myself to be. And in the being, I am blessed. I recognize the blessings of being. I let go of any compulsion to try to make it happen, and I trust in the perfect flow. I trust in this, in a feeling space, letting this idea in mind be planted in the heart space. And as it is planted, I know that it flows forth and blossoms in the expression and experience of life. And so I simply, with gratitude and appreciation, nurturing this seed, I simply let it be. I trust, I know, and affirm this as so by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. I am always delighted, grateful to share this time with you. Thank you for being here. Look forward to seeing you again. I'll be back for the Mindful Moment tomorrow. And a lot of things that are happening here. You can always check out what's happening by going to unitytucson.com. We have Sophia, our women's group for women and those who identify as women, happening at 10 a.m. on Saturday here at Unity Tucson in Harmony Hall. I believe they're going to be doing a workshop exploring Reiki. So that's exciting. Also, Saturday evening at 6 p.m., Sherry Hoffman guides Dance Zen, which is a freeform dance movement experience. You don't need to be a dancer. You just need to have a willingness to move your body in whatever way is best for you. So yes, join us for those events. Of course, Sunday celebration at 10 a.m., 9:30 a.m. on Sundays. We have a guided meditation by one of our glorious prayer chaplains or one of our ministers here. And always something happening. So please do check it out. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Know you're magnificent. And it's just the truth of your being. You don't have to make yourself magnificent. You just are. I love to know that. All right. Bye, everybody.